Attack. The opportunity now for skipper Williams to set up the long handball. Here's a chance for Wiedemann in towards goal, and he put it through. What a morale-boosting win for the Woods. Their first goal in the opening minute.
Yes, and what more can you ask for David Cloak to get the big punch out against Peter Moore, got the ball moving, and then the new skipper of Collingwood, Mark Williams, right in the thick of things. Richardson also, a great piece of play by the recruit to get the hand pass out to Williams and across that into Wiedemann, and the former, the son of the former great, Mark Wiedemann, putting it right through the centre.
Centre bounce. Moore once again. Jarrett will be forced to go for it because it was a bad bounce. Across to Ray Byrne. There's an interesting move because he was named on the interchange bench. Byrne, a high ball up towards Kink in front, and he takes the mark.
So it's Rene Kink at centre half forward, and the crowd electric.
Times he's Elshaw playing for the free kick, gets it. A newcomer and a very inexperienced player in young Welsh, number 41 for Collingwood, was the offender there, and Elshaw probably capitalised on his inexperience. That's a nice kick from Elshaw. Templeton was up the back there. The ball loose. Oh, it missed the read by many of them. Madison! Point blank range and slammed it through, and is he thrilled?
Third term, 9 minutes in. The Demons lead by a goal. 13-4 to Collingwood's 11-10. It was Derek Shaw over the top. Elshaw, the ball held to him. The ball up again. Collingwood's attacking side of the centre circle. Moore gets Melbourne going forward. Hanbury, been a dasher. Up towards Richardson, he's in front. No, he was. Outmanoeuvred. Taken away. Ellingworth. Oh, picking into the back of Giles. The mercurial flower has a ton of time to look. Bends the ball back into goal. A fantastic goal by Robbie Flower. That's his second.
Melbourne's Robbie Flower has just shown his class and kicked a sensational goal to give the Demons a 2-goal lead at the 10-minute mark, third term. Here's Jarrett for the Demons. Dalkin there for Collingwood. Grabbed, didn't have the ball, and number 47, that's Dalkin, takes the free. Finds Walsh and brings him into play. Walsh is kicked down into the forward pocket, looking for Cloak and Wiedemann. Cloak's arm was being held. Davis, he knows where they are. But this time he didn't really read it well, and that's a behind to Davis for Collingwood. 1-2 to Davis.
The Demons by 11 points. Seddon looking for Richards, number 20. Almost gets it. Jarrett. Davis, a chance to atone. Open goal. Fires and puts it through. Ray Davis, second goal.
Seesawing. Davis really in fire. Kicked 2 goals in this quarter so far. Number 8 in the Melbourne Guernsey is young Les Bampert. He's done extremely well. He had about 8 kicks. Ruckman Shaw gets it quickly onto his boot. Good play, this fellow Richardson from the west. Shown out, he's the best of the recruits, I think. Beautiful pass across to Tony Shaw. Then on to Gary Shaw, and that's another goal. The start of 102, a seesawing game. Melbourne in front. Collingwood through Shaw do well out of that centre. Williams has been beaten by Wilson in the match so far, takes that free in the opening seconds of this final term. 15-metre penalty, and he'll kick from slap dab in the centre. Beautiful kick. Down to Cloak, has been smothered there. That's Bambert who's started. He's been a great acquisition. Tony Shaw quickly across to Lovell, and Lovell's left footer finds the gap. Wow! And in a trice, Collingwood are within 1 point of Melbourne.
Now Derek Shaw from the right of your screen. The bounce favours Peter Moore. It goes out towards O'Neill. Bamford, he's played extremely well. He's the darling of the Melbourne crowd. Then to Robbie Flower, who falls awkwardly but spectacularly takes the mark at centre half forward for the Demons.
They lead by behind at this point.
Melbourne 109, Collingwood 108. Robbie Flower can kick it. Only 45 to 50 metres out. There's plenty on it, and it's true. And the answering goal by the Demons. That's his third.
Been 2 goals kicked in less than 2 minutes in his final term, and Bobby Flower's given the Demons that extra lead. They need 8 points at this stage. Cameron, the umpire, calls for it. The ball up. It's on the Melbourne side of the centre. And Peter Moore versus Derek Shaw. And Peter Moore takes a free kick. All right, he gets a few cheers, but he has played quite well. It's a beautifully sent shot there to Templeton, who's been a disappointment. This will be his 4th kick. And Templeton has managed to kick 1 goal one.
It's just that little too far.
And every picture tells a story. So, Giles the opportunity. He goes short to Hill. Melbourne steady. We've played some 9 minutes of this final term. It's only 7 points in it. And that's how it was at the start of the quarter. Healy has kicked 2 after booting 77 last year. Stabs away at that, and very deliberate, and 1 point only. So 8 points, the margin, favouring Melbourne as Taylor, who's had a very quiet day, for being unsighted in the first quarter, to Shaw, to Lovell, needs the player going past, swings around and plays on quickly, up towards the centre wing area. Williams, this time he's got Davis, loses it the first time. Oh, that was bad.
Throw in. David Cloak in the front position. Peter Moore comes over the top though, thumps it down, it goes over the boundary line once again. So throw in this time 5 metres further away from the Collingwood goal. Same 2 players. Moore once again. Kink in position. Try to get the hand pass in. It doesn't go clearly though. Good tackle against Stephen Ick. Eventually he gets the hand pass in, but not before umpire John Morgan had decided that it was time for a bounce. A bounce to take place on the half-forward line for Collingwood. Crowded half-forward line it is. Moore up, gets the ball down. A quick hand pass there from Richards, taken by Batterston. Batterston's kick, well, a bad bounce, and it was some hit Peter Giles on the head. McCormick there for Collingwood, cannot get the ball out though. And a bounce to take place halfway between centre wing and half-forward flank on the forward line for the Demons.
8 points the difference. No effective tap away, but taken by Adrian Batterston, who thumps a left-footed. That'll bounce high. Byrne going to meet the football, and there was no way known he could have kept it in. So a throw in Collingwood's defending area. More from behind. But to tap it down. Anir is there for Collingwood. Runs around Rayburn. Michael Taylor has made the space, but little Lal is there with him. Intelligent play by Michael as he sets it up now. Here's a chance. If Bambert's got the pace, he'll catch him. Lal's tried, but he can't get him. In towards the full forward area, but there's no one at home. All Melbourne. And out of trouble once again. Handball received, and away they come. Well, that's been the problem in their full forward area. Batterston sets up the handball for Dixon. He copped one high, taken by Jarrett at centre wing. Flicks one round. It's a bad kick. Intercepted by Shaw. In go Collingwood again to Williams in the centre. Can they score? Williams long kick in towards Shaw in front. One grab, can't complete the mark. The big fella McLean tried to get the handball away to Illingworth. He's under pressure, but gets a kick out towards the centre wing area. No one able to complete it. Lovell is there. Pushes the ball over the top. And did a bit of acting at the same time as Batterston comes in and kicks towards Wilson. He's beautifully spoiled, but is supported by Flower. Back to Wilson. Inspirational football by Melbourne as they drift it towards the half-forward line. Can they hang on? The ball at centre half-forward. Stacks on the mill, and another bounce to take place.
Great game of football, with Melbourne still holding an 8-point lead, have gained 1 point in this term. Templeton into the back of his opponent, and so Derek Shaw, who's played a fine game, Sandy.
My word, he has. Done a great job.
Derek Shaw looking for David Cloak. Cloak in the front position, outplayed on that occasion by Stephen Ick. Ick, another good player, looking for a 15-metre penalty. Now goes for the long hand pass. Finds Ellingworth. Ellingworth caught by Kink, slung to the ground. Swooping on the ball, but getting a push in the back is Williams. Williams, the Collingwood skipper, from the centre of the ground. Gets the lead from Richardson. A beautiful pass, and Richardson doesn't let his captain down. Mike Richardson. Hand pass. Out wide. Taken by Gary Shaw. Shaw with a pass to Tony Shaw. Pumped away by O'Brien. Picked up by Bamblett. Bamblett now steadies. Puts the ball in towards the centre of the ground. Williams pushed in the back. Must take the free kick.
It's really subtle, that one.
So it's Mark Williams once again. Favours the torpedo punt kick. Long. Over the back of the pack. It's Lovell. Taps the ball towards the goal, but it's through for only 1 point. So 1 point to Collingwood as they go on now to 17-13, 115, 7 points down to Collingwood. So in this term, Sandy, it's as it was at three-quarter time. 7 points was the margin then, 7 points it is now as Seddon goes for the short pass. Dalton whips across, could have played on, did not realise it. You can call it experience. Maybe his other teammates around who are close enough, players like Rene Kink, did not let him know that he was clear. But now Chris Dalton, the opportunity of kicking his second goal and making the difference 1 point. The kick from Dalton swings back and only 1 point, but it's still only one kick. One straight goal now in the margin between the sides, with Chris Dalton making the scoreboard 17-14 to 19-8. There's a very pensive Ron Barassi.
Here's the
looks
ball.
at the gun.
Back into play once again. Plenty of flyers. No one able to complete the mark, but the man in front is going to be paid. Looks like Alan Jarrett on that outer side. He's had a fine game. Going towards the wing position. Melbourne holding sway at the moment through Templeton. Wilson. Taylor trying to intercept. Canterbury is there as well for Collingwood. Now this will put their defence under plenty of pressure. Taylor, the handball away. Hurried kick by Dalton. Doesn't gather a lot of distance looking for Anthony Shaw. He ducked his head down and got the free kick. Tackle too high. Dummies the handball. Drifts play in towards the centre. Kink is in front. Well spoiled by Ellingworth. Now who's waiting down? Williams playing from behind. It's a beautiful tackle by Mark Williams. Some heavy work going on there. The free kick will go the way of Collingwood. Now they're just 6 points down towards the centre. Cloak. Kick. Dummies the handball. He can kick this kick. The drop punt. Edwards from behind. He's got it. Well, they played from behind up forward all day, but Alan Edwards has the chance to level the scores. Not wasting a lot of time. He kicks and goals, and the scores are dead level at the MCG with Edwards kicking his first. What a game. Collingwood 18-14, 122. Melbourne at 19-8, 122 on sevens. Big lead.
Delighted Collingwood fans. Melbourne fans were not so delighted on that occasion because they felt that Stephen Eck might get a free kick when he was hipped out there by Cloak. None coming, and so there it is. Scores are level. 17.5 minutes have gone in the final turn. Derek Shaw taps the ball over the top, picked up by Tony Shaw. Tony Shaw puts the ball wide where John Anea leads in the race. O'Brien showing a lot of dash, comes out in defence for the Demons. Takes the bit between the teeth. It's well tackled though. It goes against O'Brien. Great tackle down there by John Anea, and he fully deserved that free kick. 122 points apiece as the ball goes in towards centre-half forward. Kick in the front position. It's punched down. Tony Shaw, his kick up towards Mike Richardson. Richardson straightens up, screws it towards goals. There's nobody down there. And it's just through for 1 point, but the Woods are in front.
And in the centre of the ground, Derek Shaw has been receiving treatment for what looks to be a leg injury. He's done such a sterling job. Let's hope he can finish the game, particularly in these critical stages. The ball back into play once again. Moore's the target, going over the top of Kink. Can't complete the mark. Desperation plus as Stephen Nick has his handball smothered. Pushed towards the boundary line. 1 point the difference favouring the Woods. Or thrown out the back door. They've been doing that all day. Williams dummies beautifully. Can the captain inspire them to Cale's first win? In towards the half-forward line. Two Melbourne players go up. Through goes Shaw. absolutely fearless, and out comes Jarrett. What a game he's played. Alan Jarrett. Giles gets a B-grade bounce. Pickens the one. Across to Shaw. Collingwood now to half forward. The mark not taken. Play on is the call. Tries to get the handball out. Does so now. Long in towards Richardson. He's dummy. Caught. Gets up again. Shoots towards goal. He missed a minute ago. He's got it. Listen to the Collingwood fans as the imports lift and Richardson goals to see Collingwood 19-15 leading Melbourne 19-8 on Seven's big lead.
7 points held, the margin held by Collingwood, so it is still 7 points, Sandy. Peter Moore punches it wide, goes straight to the opposition. Williams puts it back into the forward area. It's Gary Shaw and Paul O'Brien. Kick over the top. Can't take the mark. Gathers the ball in. He's tackled. Gets a short kick in as play goes on. Ania beaten for it by Stephen Ick. Ick burst out of defence. Has time to take 2 bounce. Steady. A lovely kick from Ick out to Rodney Wright. The Demons in full flight as Wright goes forward. The short pass over the head of Wilson. Taken by Flower. A hand pass across to Wilson. Wilson's kick almost missed it. It's taken down by Healy. Healy snaps, but it's offline and only 1 point, so 1 goal between the two sides. Needless to say, Sandy, anybody's game 21 minutes into the last term.
Just going to say, Bobby, there's plenty of time yet. 1 straight kick the difference, and Collingwood have certainly showed their fighting qualities. Taylor straight down the middle, looking for Mark Williams and finding him on the chest. He's had a good last quarter. He's got Ania loose, and John Ania can run if he wants to. Stammers a little and eventually decides to go towards half forward. Cloak outmanoeuvred on that occasion, but Ellingworth waiting down for the Demons. Gets away. Gee, he's played a gutsy game after copping some hard ones. Towards half forward. Picken is strong in defence. Oh, he's put the big fella under all sorts of pressure and lost it. Poor old Derek Shaw was left flat-footed. And now Melbourne has the opportunity to go forward through Rodney Wright. In towards the pocket. Healy is there. He's caught. Pushes the ball out in front. Play on as Ania steps in for Collingwood. Oh, he's flattened, but very fairly by Healy. Pushed over the line eventually and out of bounds.
Yes, John Ania took just a little too long on that occasion. The throw in a little closer to the forward pocket than it is in the half-forward flank. If Melbourne can take the ball here, a chance of a score. Derek Shaw got the ball down. Batterson's kick smothered over the boundary line again, but it's 10 metres closer towards the goals. 123 to Melbourne, 129 Collingwood. 6 points in favour of the Woods. 22 minutes have gone now as Derek Shaw taps the ball back. It's taken by Mark Williams. He's tackled. Can't get the ball clear until he eventually gets it out to Gary Shaw. Shaw has a bounce. Gives a long hand pass into the centre to Ania. On now, and we find Michael Taylor driving the ball away with a long kick looking for Cloak. It's punched away. Rene kick as the ball goes straight through his legs. Stephen Ick with a long hand pass to Flower in the centre of the ground. He'll give it out wide to Bamblett. Bamblett waiting for the ball as the umpire was knocked over behind play. Bamblett the short pass, and it's accepted by Brian Wilson. Wilson wanting to get the ball moving. He's being called. Goes for the short pass. Templeton gives the lead and takes the mark from an exact replica of position where he kicked the goal in the second term.
The chance now for Kelvin to level the scores. As Bobby said, has only kicked the 1. That was in the second. And he'll bring the house down if he can thread this. Favouring a drop punt on this occasion. It's a good-looking kick. Touch. 1 point only. 5-point margin to Collingwood. A couple of minutes away from entering time on. Taylor brings the ball back into play again. He'll look for Williams. Williams is quick to recover. No, he slips. Tries to bustle it out. Does so. Sock it off the ground towards Batterston. Sets it up towards Moore. He's beautifully tackled. Not before he gets it to Healy. Healy another one over the top to Flower. In trouble. Gets a hurried high ball towards full forward. Who's there? Giles is there. Can't complete the mark. Play on is the call. McCormick to Byrne. And Collingwood momentarily out of trouble. Back towards Dalkin. Lal Bamblett is there. Can't take the mark. Dalkin is there. Walsh is there for Collingwood. Bamblett well tackled. Elshaw trying to get it on. He does so now as Kink is brought off the ground. And that kick goes out of bounds on the full. That kick from Alan Jarrett as Rene King has left the ground and Davis back on for Collingwood.
Play temporarily ceasing as the ball is over the fence, but there's Craig Davis coming on towards the centre wing. The free kick will be taken by Rayburn. It's half-time. No, he's not going to take a kick. No, he's not allowed to do that. He must put the ball back into play in the right direction. So Rayburn, I'm sure, will go for the long kick out towards centre wing.
And Bobby, not one person has left this ground.
I'm not surprised, Sandy, as we find possibly a free kick. No, it hasn't been paid. And Robbie Flower, I felt, would have been given the free kick there, but it's Mark Williams. And Williams, in this quarter, has really shown his courage. Puts it across the ground and finds Hanbury. Collingwood, the 5-point lead, steadying things down a little bit as Hanbury takes the risk and runs through. Gets in towards the centre. It's a shocking kick, though, off the side of the boot, and it goes straight to Hellingworth.
Hellingworth just on the defensive side of centre. Now here's a chance for Melbourne. They've created the loose man as Healy chips in towards the half-forward line and finds Wilson. Wilson going short, centering the ball. It's a bad kick. Chance now as a hurried ball goes back in towards full forward. Byrne is there. He's at the behind, however, and he'll see it go over the line. The bounce not favouring Melbourne on that occasion. And a throw in Melbourne's right forward pocket, just about into time on. In fact, we are. So, what's going to happen? One straight kick. Williams has tackled too high. It's not to be given the free kick, and Mark can't believe it. Nevertheless, here it is, only 15 metres out from the Melbourne goal. Can they score? Stacks on the mill. Another bounce. 124 plays 129. Nip and tuck it's been all day. Melbourne have snuck away on a few occasions. Here's McLean. 1 point. They've snuck away on a few occasions, and Collingwood, to their credit, have been able to fight back.
So it looked dangerous on that occasion, Sandy. We find Rayburn taking a risk, going for the short kick and finding Derek Shaw. And Derek Shaw, nobody on him. Peter Moore not concerned with him there. Shaw going for the long kick. Mark Williams, Peter Moore up high. It comes through to Ellingworth. He can't get the ball clear. Quick hand pass from right to Stephen Eck. He's caught. Can't get the ball clear, though. He was held by the arm. And so another bounce to take place.
Geez, ferocious tackling there by Williams.
Peter Moore taps it on. Batterson. Williams coming through. Got the hand pass up. They're pushing the back, I think, or holding the man going the way of Mark Williams. And he's been a wonderful inspiration to the Collingwood side in this last term. Gets it out to Derek Shaw, who's played a fine game for Collingwood. A lovely kick from Shaw, finds Craig Davis. He plays on. The left foot kick from Davis, up high. Alan Edwards in the front position, can't take the mark. At the back, it's a Neo, puts it through. A goal to Collingwood, and they're 11 points up.
That could be the one that
10 points it is, Sandy.
It could be the one. Great play with an ear lurking behind. That's what they've blacked up for. No little men waiting down, but there was no mistaking at that time. Collingwood 2015, Melbourne 1911 on Seven's big lead.
Full marks again to the leadership of Williams. Collingwood players very quick to count 5 Melbourne players in the centre. And Williams again running up to say, it's our free kick. Surely they're not allowed to have any more than 4 players in the centre. So a rattled demon team at the moment.
Here's Williams from the centre. Into time on. Cloak in front. Some fierce tackling going on. There was no way knowing that ball could be got rid of on that occasion by Noel Lovell. And so another bounce to take place. But Collingwood in attack. What a disappointing day it'll be for Peter Moore if they can't snatch their first win. Ellingworth receiving from Eck, twisting and dumbing. Well, Melbourne have got to score and score quickly. The big fella comes from behind with the punch, and he does it again, Derek Shaw. What a game he's played. Waiting down Dale Dixon, hooking it over the shoulder. Melbourne desperate to go into attack and desperate to score. Pickham in front, couldn't complete the mark. The opportunity was there for Melbourne through Rodney Wright. Hooks it up towards the half-forward line. Out come Collingwood, back towards Giles it goes. Peter Giles keeps it in play, long towards full forward. No one able to take the mark. McLean is there. The big fella just kicked the point. What's he done this time? He's gone short. It came off the side of the boot. A hurried kick by Elshaw towards full forward. Desperation plus by the Collingwood defence as it's pushed towards the boundary line by Williams. My word, he's playing a magical final term. An inspirational quarter of football by the new Collingwood captain. There's the throw in. Shaw to Shaw. And a beautiful smother sees it over the line once again. Good work by Alan Jarrett on that attempted kick by John O'Neill. And another ball. Throw in.
Derek Shaw, Glenn McLean. No one could take the tap. It all favours Collingwood as Picken comes out with the ball. Picken will go short across the ground where young Walsh had given him the lead. Walsh showing a good turn of speed. Gathers it in well. Should go for the long kick, and it's exactly what he does. Right up towards the forward line. Edwards is there, overrun by Seddon. Seddon having time to come back after it, though. A good piece of shepherding by his teammate Ellingworth. And there's the siren! Collingwood running out winners by 10 points in a great game. A disappointing Demons, naturally, but a great effort from both teams. Collingwood, 20 goals, 15, 135 to Melbourne, 19-11, 125. And there's the jubilant John Cale running across the ground, and he's entitled to be jubilant. His first game of as coach in the VFL football, running out winners by 10 points.
Well, he's tailored
On a string, support from Hanbury on his left foot. No one's coming up the middle. Oh, does it beautifully. Mark Hanbury, that was sensational. They're capital.